Ray, would you?
Dear Father, we just pray that you be with this Quorum Court as we do the county's business and watch over everyone here and bless this county, Father, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, in your package, you received the minutes from our last meeting.
I make a motion to accept.
Okay, got a motion to accept the minutes?
One correction
Okay.
The motion made to accept the clerk's report, that period.
It's a period.
Elliot.
Elliot, okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll fix that.
Other than that, I like
Good catch.
Second.
Okay, we got a second.
Chris?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Al?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Marge? Ray?
Yes.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Okay, you have before you the clerk's report. I trust you all reviewed that. So I'll entertain a motion to accept the clerk's report. Make a motion.
I'll second it.
Dennis?
Yes.
Al?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Marge? Ray?
Yes.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Okay, next is the treasurer's report. We'll entertain a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
So moved. Second.
Motion second.
Al?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Marge? Ray?
Yes.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Chris? Dennis?
Yes. Okay, moving right along. So let's talk about some old business. So exactly a year ago, we had our first quorum court meeting in the courthouse annex. And now exactly a year later, we have our quorum court meeting back home in this courthouse. And so, you know, we had a lot of people that had a stake in this, a lot of participation throughout every member of the courthouse. And we had local contractors and everything, and I'll talk about that. We had an open house from 12 to 4:30 on Friday, okay? And then we'll go into detail on that. And the only thing we're waiting on is the pictures, historical pictures that we're having enlarged. And so there'll be about 15 of them that will line the walls throughout different parts of Fulton County, some Salem, Mammoth Spring, Viola, Elizabeth, Agnes, you know, so I think that'll be the final touches there on that. And that's about it for old business. And so we'll talk new business now. Need a couple of appropriations, one of which is the Sheriff's Department, an appropriation for $7,400 for the LLBG grant that was awarded. And so if there's any discussion on that,
How much is it?
$7,400.
And this is just a pass-through?
Yeah, it's, yep.
I move we appropriate the money.
I second.
Okay, got a motion and a second.
Gary?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Marge?
Yes.
Ray?
Yes.
Jimmy?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Dennis?
Yes.
Al?
Yes.
Yes.
Orange. Ray.
Yes.
Jimmy.
Yes.
Karen.
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Al.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Okay, the last appropriation is for the Mammoth Spring Senior Center. So the Mammoth Spring Senior Center just had $300,000 put into it, $200,000 in a grant, and $100,000 county contribution to our ARPA fund. And so what we want to do is provide the senior citizens there a cook to enable them to have freshly prepared meals in that kitchen at that senior center. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to do it as a 6 month program to see, you know, if the census can build and the community support that. After 6 months, then we'll look to continue that. But in the meantime, we want to provide that service. Now, what I have what you have there is the appropriation, okay, for $11 an hour. How much we will need is $7,033.88. Okay, but on the next page is how the $100,000 is spent. Okay, there's actually $1,619 of that money left over. And so what White River, you know, needs to do is see if there's any other brick and mortar things that can be done to that senior center. And, you know, I'm thinking maybe some appliances, something of that nature. For it.
So I missed the open house, and I would like to see the citizens together. On this food situation, exactly, can you explain exactly what the job is?
Yeah, her job would be to order the food and to, you know, receive the food from the sailing, you know, just order in bulk through the sailing, receive it, and prepare it by the menu specifications. Okay, so there's a set menu for the senior centers, and she will prepare that, and also, you know, do, you know, a lot of other things along with that, as far as, you know, the cleanup afterwards and that.
And how many hours does she get a week?
She'll get 20 hours a week.
And she's gonna be the only one there doing all that?
Yes, and
There ain't gonna be no help for her, no dishwasher, no.
unless there's a volunteer.
So you one person, $11 an hour, just do all that work. I don't agree with that,
Okay.
because that's a lot of responsibility for one person, and you can just run out there and do it.
Okay. What would you propose the starting salary to be?
I think they're $10 an hour, but I think the whole family should go for $10 an hour.
Okay. What we're gonna do there to discuss that is put the personal policy committee together and talk that.
Because cost of living has came up so bad, and people can't live off of $11 an hour. I can live off of what I make. And I did 167 hours and a half in 2 weeks. With 2 jobs. And that's not counting level 16. But I did. Just as well.
Okay, well, the personal policy states that the starting salary for county employees is $11 an hour.
Yes, I understand that, but I.
So what we need is an exception to that, to go $13, okay? And, so the appropriation would be a little bit more than what we're asking for right now. And so if, you know, if there's any discussion on that, yea or nay, or what have you.
So she's a regular county employee,
Yeah, part-time employee.
okay, and she's not gonna get any other benefits,
No,
there's no insurance or anything like that.
no, but,
Has she ever worked for the senior citizen before?
yeah, she'll get, you know, social security match, retirement match, and she'll be eligible for our acres, okay? Unemployment,
Wait a minute,
and we're not.
how does she get that?
She shouldn't get it.
Yeah.
And she don't work 80 hours a month.
You know, it's in a month. It's a, whether you work 80 hours, that's one week, or spread
has she ever worked at this particular thing before?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she was the director for the senior center.
At Nayland?
Yes.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I think a year ago, year and a half ago,
Why did she leave?
she retired.
But she agreed to come back.
Yes. In this capacity, you know, everybody seems to want her. She's been asked. And
I
so,
don't have to
that's
say
the
that
name.
character distance.
Okay.
I just, an hour, 4 hours a day, it's not worth $44 to come in.
Yeah, we can do it without, that's in the personnel policy, I think we'll do,
Okay. Well, it'd be an exception to the personal policy. You know, you all are hold the purse strings.
So right now, this will come out of county general,
Yes.
we don't have a line for it in budget, do we?
No.
So what does that do to the budget at this point?
Well,
We can take it out of home carryover at this point?
we're already in here, so when you go appropriations on that, then here,
and we're doing this, it's gonna kick off on the 5th of July, okay?
So in 6 months, if that family there is doing good, then, we would continue to fund it.
Yes. But now, our contribution to AAA is $12,000 a year right now, okay? And I've discussed this with them, and they've agreed, and so we're gonna back it down to 9,000. Because we're providing the cook for that senior center.
so what are we getting senior citizens back? That, I could look at my budget.
12,000 a year.
Is that, okay, that's what we're getting?
Yes.
And so this would increase it to 19,000 a year?
No, it would, okay, so you're looking at 7,000 some change, okay? So we're backing it down to 9,000, so basically it's gonna be 14,000. Okay?
But if y'all fly, it should be for 6
It'll just be for 6 months, okay? The folks in Mammoth Spring have assured me that we provide the cook, the people will come, and the community will support it, okay? But I just don't see how the senior center had a major overhaul, $300,000 put in it, and still, you know, bust the mills up, okay? It just, with a full kitchen, all right? So I want to give it a try, okay? Sometimes, I support the seniors,
How
and I
long are
think,
they getting the food for?
it's been cased up there, brought up there in little trays.
from here.
Yes.
That's not working anymore, I guess.
No. I mean, how many people go there? It's probably about 7 to 8 right now. Okay? And we just put, like I said, 300,000 in that center, okay? So I want to give you an incentive in every possible way to support that center, and I think it will be a self-fulfilling prophecy, because the more people that will go there, the more people's going to go there. That's what we want to do. We want to build it up. That's exactly right.
I think that's important. So if we do the 13, it's like $8,073. What would be?
It's a little over 9,000.
take a 5-minute recess, because, I believe I have it on my desk. Okay, so let me go down there and see what I got. So, situation is, couldn't find it. Okay, so, what we can do, we can approve it, okay? And, much like we did in the Jeremy Langston situation, or we can table it to the next board meeting.
I want to change my motion, I want this to take it and make sure everything. Because, everybody
lady's agreed to take $11 an hour, okay? And so probably need to do, get the personal policy, committee together, and then make the change, and then, you know,
And maybe
take action at that
another
time. But in the meantime, you know, let's get this thing
I'm gonna
going,
try to motion to do that.
okay?
Yeah, that's motion, thank you.
Okay, so, or we can
Let's
pass it
go ahead.
$11 an hour.
They'll come and just go ahead and approve it for $11 an hour.
Yeah, it's approved for eleven.
All right.
And then we'll discuss it
Okay.
with the other.
All right. So, $7,033.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, all right. Yes, sir. Okay, all right,
Motion to bring it back to $11.
got a motion amended?
And I second it.
Second, okay. Got a vote on it?
Marge,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Jimmy,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Al,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Robert.
Okay. And now we're gonna make a motion to appropriate $7,033.88 to hire a cook.
So,
Okay, now, yeah, we need so we just, we made the motion, seconded, so let's get the vote for this first, okay? Take a roll call.
Ray,
yes.
Jimmy,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Al.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Robert.
Yes.
Marge.
Okay. All right, so now, we need the total appropriations altogether of $14,949.69.
I make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay,
You got one.
$14,949.69.
Jimmy,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Dennis.
Yes.
Al.
Yes.
Gary.
Yes.
Robert.
Yes.
Marge.
Yes.
Ray.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have a guest, Judge Timmy Taylor. And he brought a companion with him.
Yes, sir. First of all, before we start, I'd like to compliment you on this beautiful room. The contractor did a wonderful job. It's completely different than last time. Last time I came here, I just came kind of introduced myself to the board, but you know who I am, that kind of thing. Tonight, we're going to talk about some more things more substantive. I thought my probation officer is one way. This has actually been with the court longer than I have. I've been with the court 20 years. How long have you been with them? 27 years, so he's been at this longer than I have. First of all, I want to just thank you, the court members, that we're not here to tell you that there's going to be any sweeping changes on it. We're not here to, you know, the county has postman community services to County Road?
On occasion.
On occasion, yeah. We do that as well in events and, that's help with the like dumpsters and stuff like that. And we do still have 3 employees at the recycling center, and we send people out there to help with cardboard and stuff like that. Do y'all use Tri-County?
Yes, we do. And we've got the recycling trailers, it's parked Monday through Friday at Salem here, and Friday through Monday there, they rotate by oil. Okay,
How come we don't have one now?
That's a good question.
That is a very good question, because trust me, I got plastic jugs out here with us.
We do too. And we work, quite close with Stark County, we Brian up there, cause we have the same people in Stark County, they get in trouble up there, and down here we interact and kind of swap people on community service from time to time, for fines or mandatory and stuff like that. But I know there are some things that would be mandatory. I think she had spoken and said that they basically do community service now for fines. I don't know whether
Say that again.
if they basically do community service now for fines.
Four fines. Oh, in lieu of fines? Yeah, okay.
I don't know if it says mandatory, days or hours, I know we do it in minutes, for certain crimes. So that might be something that would give more hours to the community, if need be, and the probation department. We have.
Trash collections on the dirt roads, that, need to be picked up.
In events, I do that every Saturday. I work with the court Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays, I take out a crew, and that's what we get county roads.
I got work for that.
And we do get some state roads, but that's where we get our items, we have to pay for bags as we go. I'll do 2 or 3 county roads, and then do a state road. And they provide bags. So, I know with the probation fees and stuff like that, that comes in, that pretty much takes care of my salary and everything that I need. So that may be something that we can share later on at some point, on things like that. But other than that,
Let me add one thing, speaking of, picking up trash on the county road, I went and spoke to Union County Senior Citizens Center a few weeks ago. The very first question I got was about litter on the road. And I told the lady that asked the question, I said, we're gonna look at that, and we're gonna see if we can get some workers out there to pick it up and clean the county up. So yes, that is something that's true, dear to my heart, and, we're gonna try to get workers out there to make sure that the county's kept clean.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having us, we appreciate it, thank y'all very much, we appreciate the job y'all doing, thank you.
Thank you, glad to hear it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we go to, any, public comment. Anybody have anything that they come up and talk about? Ms. Ruby?
Never done this before. On Thursday, I was on County Road, and there was a dozer when I come off of the private driveway. She backs up and lets me through. I keep going, and then there's another dozer in front of me.
The grader, I'm sorry.
Great. I got mixed up, I don't know. But the road grader. And I seen he was starting to back up, but I thought he was just backing up to pull over. So he could get a better angle in the driveway that was better side. So he kept going, by the time I got mine in reverse, it was too late. And then he called his boss, which is the judge. And the judge came out there and he looked at my vehicle and he told me, he said, "It don't look like your fan, anything's messed up, but I think you can drive it into town. You go ahead and try to drive it into town, and I'll call you, and if there's a problem, you'll get a tow truck." I said, "Don't we have to wait for the police?" And he looked at his guy and he said, "I didn't call him." I said, "I called him." So from that point, I felt like if I was on my own for this. I didn't ask to get run over, I sat still. And he come back on me. And their insurance today informed me that they're gonna call it 50-50. stop, I stopped. And then I started seeing him backing up, and I thought he was just gonna back up a little to pull over, because I figured he'd seen me. He's got this great big old mirror there, and I don't know if he was joking, but he said he didn't even look at his backup camera. I don't know if he had one or not. But he admitted not to looking in his mirror. And I just feel like I'm not in the wrong here.
There's a, I guess a heavy report on this?
Yes, yeah.
And what does it reflect?
It reflects exactly what happened, okay? But the Association of Counties took in the fact that, you know, on each road grader, there's a sign on the back of it that stay 200 feet back, okay? And that was the mitigating factor.
It's hard to stay 200 feet behind one.
Right.
It's all in the same problem. Yeah, it's all in the same problem, as you know.
Right.
It just happens, you know, it's an accident.
Right.
As simple as that, it's an accident, very rarely been to it, fine or her, I'm sure. Right. It was an accident.
And I know, I've talked to other people, and this person may be in Israel County, I'm not sure. But he said his car was in his driveway, and a road grader back into his. And they're not paying for his either. And it's like, how many times does a road grader have to back into somebody before they figure out what's going on here?
How much damage do you have to your vehicle?
Do what?
How much damage is done to the vehicle?
I got two estimates today. One was for 4126 or something like that, and the other was 5,200 or something. And that's just looking at it. They don't know what's under the hood. They don't know if my frame's been bent. So I don't know. But that's the looking at estimate. I can afford that.
We all, I understand, you know, I think that to stay back 200 feet that's on fire trucks and some road graders and what have you. But, I don't know any state law on that, and I'm not saying there isn't one. Are you aware of anything that has come out that is a state law? Are you aware of any state law that says that?
I'm not aware of it.
I mean, it's a safety issue, obviously, you know, but
I was at least 3 or 4 car lengths behind him. At least, I ain't sure. And I seen this big thing back and you know,
you come out of a private drive.
I came out of what?
No, she was going down.
I came out of a private drive onto a
Okay. And how far were you from the private drive that you come out of?
I don't know my distance very well, 1/8 of a mile, maybe 1/16 of a mile, not far. It's Ray Farms is where I was. If you know who Ray Farms is, Keith Ray.
Getting you back in somebody, what usually happens?
Oh, me? Yeah, I was just, down County Road, with Sycamore. And, the grader was grading, and I followed this one lady, and then he pulled off the side of the road. And I thought he was gonna be live, like, he must have been like one of those bitches or something, I don't know. And then he started back up, I could get it in reverse last night. I guess I caught it down in the reverse, but you see a road grader going up over your hood, you want to get the heck out, you know. Do something. But then you come over the hood, but it didn't look like it was mine. And it's pretty wild experience.
Are there insurance paid for that one, not this one, what's the difference?
Well, you'd have to ask the insurance company.
And that's up to the Association of Counties, you know, this.
The county has liability insurance, and the claim is turned over to the insurer, which is the association, and they've made a determination that each party is
they're so large, they had such a blind spot behind it.
Well, I can see how you could do it, I understand that.
So that's why the 200 feet.
Yeah, but I don't understand how they would determine that.
Right.
Well, see, the judge said it was my fault, that whatever I he said it was my fault, and definitely it wasn't. I made it clear to him it wasn't. And they, they changed their position on that.
So you talked to the grader operator, Ken?
Yes.
What did he say about it? Did he-
Well, he said he's got a big blind spot, and, so we're getting new radios for the road department, okay? And we're training a new, grader operator, Jennifer Smith, and Dale Adams training her, and she's behind him. And she tried to radio him, but the radio didn't get through, okay, that she had somebody coming behind him. And so, he didn't see her, and they inadvertently back in.
Well, I mean, you can't depend on radios to determine that there's a deal behind it, I think we need to make her whole, that's what I think.
And I
think
agree
it's
with
wrong. It bothers me, I mean, if I back into somebody, I'm gonna have to pay for it, and it's clear. And this is a good operator, he's excellent. I think he uses good care, but the bottom line is we run over somebody. I don't have those, that's what I'm.
Well, I have a suggestion. Like maybe Jimmy, if you could call the insurance tomorrow, okay, and talk to them on her behalf, and see if they will overturn their decision, as they did for you.
I will, if that's legal for me to do that, I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and then can we just go ahead and send her to get the repairs, and then when the bill comes, we can,
Well, the insurance company will deal with it, but probably not tomorrow.
I'm in driver rental because their insurance told me not to drive them. But I did take it out today to get estimates because I was told to. But I only drove it to 2 places and go back home. But they told me not to drive the vehicle. The front fender is that far from the wheel. And they said it's not safe to drive. So it's parked, I had to bring the vehicle on my own.
so they're okay for your rental either?
Now,
Because they told you not to drive.
right. Yeah, his name is Greg.
Well, we should at least pay for the rental.
Now, we thought the insurance would pay for that.
Well, they would, once.
If they didn't decide it was, 50/50 fault.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm out on this. This lady's got to have projects. We're at fault, we need to take money. But I gotta do it.
I agree.
She said still that he backed into her agreement. To me, he was like,
I mean, if this is an accident, I don't know or whoever it was that we need to do it, but there are blind spots, or this is a situation with that. I would have to say, if I went around a lot of those, drivers,
I've worked hundreds of accidents in my career, have no idea, hundreds. Somebody causes these accidents. There's no such thing as a no-fault accident in my
talks to the insurance tomorrow, if they get their change, the position. If they don't, we take care of it.
If you want me to talk to you, I would love to. Boy, I'd like to talk to you.
Okay, well,
They don't know how to do that, they tell me.
they don't like you out on here,
I'm not gonna say it.
we'll just let that be, right, because he's more ready.
So is there any further public comment? There is not. Okay, so I will take a motion to adjourn. No, we already did.
How much was it?
14,000.
Is that for the entire?
No, we don't know how much it is.
Ken, do you know if the hospital is going to be any next year or
We had it last night.
Yeah, that's it, last
Last
night.
night. So that's, you got the financial right there.
this is current?
Yes.
Can you give me a text?
Okay, so the new ordinance is, 2024-06. Got a notification. All right, we get a motion to adjourn.
I like
Meeting adjourned.